Hey guys, so you're probably wondering, why don't you have any makeup on? Because I'm gonna do the makeup book tag. Now the order this goes in is it does foundation first, so I'm not doing that because I don't do my foundation first, so I'm just gonna go in the order of what I put on my face first. The first thing I actually do is my eyeshadow. I like to get my eyes done first because if I mess up, then I can use my foundation and it covers under here if I mess up there, with the eyeliner or whatever, so that's why I do it that way. So eyeshadow. Pick a favorite book that is the first book. Oh wait, no, I'm totally, pick a book that has your favorite colors on the cover. For this, I'm gonna go with the new covers for the Harry Potter series, the ones that are up above my head. You can kind of see the one for the first 3 books are my favorite. I also really like Goblet of Fire, but out of those 3, out of those 4, the favorite would probably have to be, this is really hard to do. What am I doing? Anyway, but out of those, my favorite would probably have to be the first one, or the second one, honestly. I really like the second one with the burrow, I think it looks really, really good. Because just how the burrow looks, and I don't know, they're just very striking. They all have very striking colors on them, and that's part of why I really like the new set of the Harry Potter books and why I always have them on display. Right there you can see. So yeah, I really like those. I also like the illustrated edition. That one's really pretty too. Am I supposed to keep talking about these until I get done, or what? Because I'm pretty much done talking about those, but I'm still doing this. Yeah, I'm pretty bad at makeup, to be honest. I really don't do a good job. I have this set routine of how I do it, and that's the only way that I do it every single time. I never deviate, I never experiment, because I'm just so bad at doing my makeup that the way I learned, this is the only way I'll probably ever do my makeup. That's why I like it when somebody else does my makeup, because at least I look a little bit different sometimes. It's so hard to do it because I'm doing it in the laptop's camera, and it's making it kind of hard. Okay, that's good, I guess. Alright, so the next thing I do is my eyeliner, and I actually have 2 eyeliners, one that I put here and one that I put there. So, eyeliner, pick a dark and mysterious book. Well, that's kind of hard. Dark and mysterious. I'm trying to think of what I've read lately. Ooh, I got one. I read this a while ago, but The Casual Vacancy by J.K. Rowling. I read this on I listened to the audiobook on one of my really long car drives that I did back a while ago, and that book was really messed up. It was really dark, and it was pretty mysterious because you had no idea who did the big thing in the book. So yeah, it was pretty dark and mysterious, but it was really good. I know a lot of people didn't like that book, and I think it was because J.K. Rowling, she had gone under her own name, and it was the first book after Harry Potter, so a lot of people were being brats, and then that's why when she did the Robert Galbraith thing with the Corman Strike stuff, that's why everybody loved it, because she didn't go by her name, and they didn't know it was her at first. Which is stupid. I will support J.K. Rowling no matter what she does, because she is the queen, the goddess. Oh, this is gonna be the most difficult thing ever. What's worse is that I have really bad allergies at the moment, but I've been wanting to film this video for a few days. So like, I wear contacts, and my allergies, I also get them in my eye, and that makes my eyes kind of hurt, so doing that was not fun, but you know, I have these drops I've been putting in that helps. Okay, so now the next thing I'm gonna do is mascara. Pick a long book. Alright, a long book. I'll just pick the last really long book I read. That was The Final Empire by Brandon Sanderson. And I really enjoyed that book. It took me forever to read. And honestly, it wasn't the longest book I've ever read by any means. It was like 624 pages, the UK edition that I read. But it was so dense, like the magic system in it with the metals and the pulling and the pushing and the mistings and just all of the things about about their magic and the way that all that stuff worked was just really difficult to grasp at first. So that's one of the main reasons it took me so long to read, was because I was trying to make sure that I understood the magic system and all that. So, but like I said, it was a really good book. The ending fucking like destroyed me, but it was a really, really good book. And I'm happy I read it. Okay, that's done. Now, let's see. So now I'll do my foundation. Pick your favorite book that is the first book in a series. Well, technically, all the Harry Potter books are like my favorite books. Prisoner of Azkaban is my absolute favorite. But I don't know, because I don't want to really say Sorcerer's Stone. I want to say something different besides Harry Potter. I'm gonna cheat a little bit, and I'm gonna say The Hobbit by J.R.R. Tolkien, because I absolutely love that book so much. And I know that he wrote that after The Lord of the Rings, but I haven't read those yet. I've read like the first 90 pages of the first one, but in my mind, if you don't read The Hobbit before you start The Lord of the Rings, you are going to be, one, terribly confused, and two, you're not going to care what's happening, because you're not going to understand why what's happening at first is such a big deal. Reading The Hobbit makes you actually care about the characters and everything. It makes you actually care about all that when you go into The Lord of the Rings, so it makes it easier to get into, I feel like. So that's going to be my answer for this question. Even though it's a little bit of a cheat, that's the way I feel about it. I feel like you should read it first, so I'm just going to say that, yeah. Okay. Should I be telling you guys what I use? I mean, it's all stuff from, like, grocery stores. It's, yeah, none of it's expensive, really. It's, yeah. I see some people do this tag and they all have this MAC and everything, and I'm just like, I used to use MAC, but like I don't have the money for that anymore, so my makeup's gotta be kind of cheap, because I just got that new car, and so yeah. And I'm basically using the library like completely now. Well, I mean, I obviously have a ton of books that I haven't read that I own, but also if I want new books or whatever, I have to use the library because I can't swing it right now, and it's kind of sad because I really love buying books, obviously. Guys, they don't have a powder question, or do they? Do they have a powder question? Okay, I use powder, so I'm trying to think of something I could do for this. Okay, well, for me, powder is like, it just finishes up my foundation. So I'm gonna say, let's do my favorite conclusion to a series. That would probably be the best. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. And for that, I'm gonna go ahead and say Winter by Marissa Meyer. And the only reason I'm not saying Harry Potter is because I always talk about Harry Potter, so I'm trying to say a little bit of different stuff, but obviously that would be my number one. But yeah, Winter by Marissa Meyer, I thought it was a really great conclusion to the series. It was action-packed the entire time, and it was huge, so that was good. But yeah, I really liked that book, and I really loved Winter as a character. She was the best. She was like another Luna Lovegood, and I was like, oh, I love you. But yeah, so that's my answer for that question that I just made off the top of my head. Can't believe they didn't have a powder question. This is like one of my main things that I have to use. See, I have a bunch of freckles. You probably could tell that at the beginning of the video. I don't really like my freckles. I know you're all gonna be in the comments about anyway, but because when I was like 4, this kid pushed me down and told me that my freckles were ugly. So ever since then, I've had in my head that my freckles are ugly and I don't like them, especially because, like, I mean, I'm fine with my freckles, but like when I first wake up and stuff, and like before I put any makeup on, they're so dark, and I don't like how dark they are. That bothers me, so this makes them lighter, which I'm fine with them now, but yeah, so that's that. So okay, I don't have any blush because I ran out and I haven't bought any more, so we're just gonna skip the blush question. Let's go with lipstick. It's not, oh, they did have finishing. Oh my god, so I totally just like said that, but I didn't even see that they did have a finishing powder. Pick your favorite book that is the last book in a series. Guys, I swear to God, I didn't even look at that. I was just like, that's what I'm gonna do, and yeah. Ridiculous. I can't believe I did that. I didn't even see it. So I was looking and I didn't see powder anywhere. But anyway, okay. Lipstick, which really this is kind of like lip gloss, but whatever, same thing. Your favorite book kiss. Ooh, that's a hard one. Oh, I know. The kiss that Magnus and Cleo have in trying to remember, in Frozen Tides, like when they're running away and shit. That one. I love them so much, and I love Morgan Rose, and I just love everything about that. Also, I never really wear this. I just have it, but I really don't wear it. For some reason, I'm not that big lipstick, lip gloss person, unless I'm really going out, you know, because today, I mean, I have work, but I don't have work until way, way later in the day, like 6:30, so I'm just kind of doing this so I can do the tag. So yeah, I have to wait for the It's like a primer for your lip or whatever to help with this, to make it stay longer. I have to wait until it's dry before I put this on. But while we're waiting on that, The Darkest Magic by Morgan Rhodes. I actually got this a day early. It was supposed to release the 27th, but I got it on the, it was supposed to release the 28th. I got it on the 27th because I pre-ordered from Amazon. And guys, pre-ordering from Amazon, like, I always do that. And I get the best prices, and I get it usually the day it comes out. This case, I got it the day before. But I thought, because I viewed the order details, it was going to be like $13, which is fine. That's cheaper than it would be in, like, an actual bookstore, like, after it releases. But then I looked, and it only cost me $8.91, and I was like, oh my gosh, that's so amazing, because it's a hardcover, it's huge, it's Morgan Rhodes, it's so great. But I love this cover, it's beautiful. I am page 229, and I think it has like 426 pages. Yeah, I'm right. Oh, and I just realized, because at the end, because I always check how many pages are in the end of a thing, it says, the thrilling saga of magic, mystery, and mortals will continue in book 3 of the Spirits and Thieves trilogy. It's only a trilogy, I didn't realize that. So yeah. This is like the spin-off series to the Fallen Kingdom series, and I love the Fallen Kingdom series like more than I love Life. It's so good. Like the only it's like my favorite series after Harry Potter, and that is like the most prestigious honor anybody can get from me, is for that, because Harry Potter is my everything. Like, obviously, everybody knows this. So the fact that Fallen Kingdoms is my second favorite series after Harry Potter is just like, it's a big deal. It's a really big deal, because it's the most excited I've been about a series since Harry Potter. So yeah. But yeah, I'm excited to finish this. I can't wait. It's gonna be so good, and yeah. And then, but I have to wait until December for Fallen Kingdoms 5 to come out, and I'm like, oh, why? Okay, now I'm gonna do this. Too much. And yeah, I know this is weird, but I have to do this. Make sure I get it all good. Ta! Okay, my makeup is complete now. Really, it was complete after the powder, but... And I used to wear blush, it's just, like I said, I ran out, and I haven't bought any more. Well, the blush I got was from Kmart, and our Kmart down here where I live actually closed, I guess because they weren't getting enough business or whatever. So by the time I ran out of blush, they were closed for good, so I couldn't go get any more, which I know I can go get blush somewhere else, and I probably will. It's just not a big priority for me, honestly. So yeah. But anyway, that was the makeup book tag. Thanks for watching. I feel like I did a really terrible job at this. But yeah. Okay. So yeah, I did think this was kind of fun though. It was definitely different putting my makeup on camera, so yeah. Okay. But yeah, thanks for watching, you guys. Oh, hey, I wanted to ask this question when I was on the foundation. I obviously have extremely pale skin, and I have to get the whitest of the white foundation and stuff and powder. Like, I have to get like classic ivory or porcelain, basically, because of how light my skin is. So if you guys have any recommendations for makeup that are really good for really light skinned people and provide a lot of coverage and last really long, because mine doesn't last as long as I would like, for foundation and powder, please. I would greatly appreciate if you would let me know in the comments if you know of any makeup brands that would be great, because what I use right now is like Revlon foundation and CoverGirl powder. So If you guys have any idea, that would be great. Alright, that is all. Again, thanks for watching. Sorry it was a weird video. Yeah, just let me know what you're reading, what you're up to, and everything like that, and I will catch you guys later. Bye!